Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Faizul Muhammad Yusuf with my ID number MDA24033015. Today, I would like to present the description of our business entity. Our company is Country Treat Cookies Neighborhood. Country Treat Cookies Neighborhood is a food manufacturing and distribution company established on 15 March 2018. Our company specializes in producing chocolate chip cookies and butter cookies using quality ingredients such as flour, butter, sugar, and chocolate chip. The products are suitable for daily snacks, celebration, and festival season. Besides focusing on affordable price, our company also emphasizes product quality and customer satisfaction. Our products are distributed through supermarket, cafe, convenience store, and online platform. Next, the source of capital for our business comes from the owner contribution and a bank loan. The owner contribute 180,000 ringgit while the company received at 17,000 ringgit from the bank loan, making the total capital which is 250,000 ringgit. The capital is used to purchase machine, raw material, packaging equipment, and support daily business operation. Our business is located at number 12, Jalan Perindustrian 4, Taman Perindustrian Johor, 81200 Johor Bahru, Johor. This strategic location is suitable for manufacturing and distribution activity because it provides easy access to transportation and supplier. The location also provides enough space for production, packaging, and storage activities. Lastly, our company is managed by 5 directors. First, Ahmad Bushaw serves as Managing Director and oversees the overall business operation and management division. Second, Muhammad Faris is a Finance Director who manages budgeting, financial report, and company expenses. Third, Aina Natasha is the Production Director who supervises production activities and product quality. Fourth, Nur Farishana Jihad is the Marketing Director who handles marketing strategies, promotion, and product sales. Lastly, From Anis Umaira is the Human Resources Director who manages employee recruitment, staff welfare, training, and administration. That's all for my part. I will pass to Aina Natasha to explain about all costs incurred for making cookies.
Next, I will present the product details for Crunchy Treats Cookies in Neighborhood. The company produces two main products, which are chocolate chip cookies and butter cookies. Chocolate chip cookies are sold at 45 ringgit per container. These cookies use premium chocolate chips and have a crunchy texture with airtight packaging to maintain freshness. Meanwhile, butter cookies are sold at 50 ringgit per container. These cookies have a rich buttery flavor with a soft and crispy texture that is suitable for all age groups. Based on estimated sales units, the company expects sales to increase in Q3 for both products. Chocolate chip cookies are expected to increase from 3,000 units in Q2 to 3,500 units in Q3. Meanwhile, butter cookies are expected to increase from 2,500 units to 3,200 units. Besides that, the company also prepares estimated closing inventory to ensure there is enough stock available for future production and customer demand. Proper inventory planning is important to avoid stock shortage and maintain smooth business operation.
Today, I will present the budgeting and production cost details for our products in 2026. First, let's look at the direct materials. For product 1, we use material A, which is wet flours. The cost is 6 ringgit per kilogram and each jar requires 0.5 kilogram. We also use material B, which is chocolate chip. The cost is 40 ringgit per kilogram and each jar requires 0.30 kilogram. For product 2, we use material C, which is butter. The cost is 32 ringgit per kilogram and each jar needs 0.25 kilograms. Next is material D, which is sugar. The cost is Rm 4 ringgit per kilogram and each jar requires 1 kilogram. Next, I will explain the estimated closing inventory. For material A, the inventory increased from 100 kilograms in Q1 to 120 kilograms in Q2 and 140 kilograms in Q3. For material B, the inventory is 50 kilograms in Q1, 60 kilograms in Q2, and 70 kilograms in Q3. Meanwhile, material C increased from 60 kilograms to 70 kilograms and finally 90 kilograms by Q3. For material D, the inventory grew from 80 kilograms in Q1, 90 kilograms in Q2, and 100 kilograms in Q3. Now, let's move to direct labor cost. For product 1, baking workers are paid 20 ringgit per hour and require 0.5 hour per unit. Assembly workers are also paid 20 ringgit per hour with 0.4 hours required per unit. For product 2, the mixing operator receives 80 per hour with 0.5 hour per unit, while quality control workers are paid 12 ringgit 50 cent per hour and require 0.8 hours per unit. Lastly, I will explain the overhead and administration costs. In quarter 2 of 2026, the factory overhead costs include electricity of 3,000 ringgit, rental of 5,000 ringgit 500 and maintenance of 2,000 ringgit 600. For selling and administration costs, utilities are 2,500, salary and advertising are 4,500 and delivery costs are 1,000. In quarter 3, electricity increased to 4,200 while rental and maintenance remain the same 5,500 and 2,600. For selling and administration costs, utilities decreased to 1,700, salary and advertising remain 4,500 and delivery costs increased to 1,400.
Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Bushra and now I will be presenting about our operation budget for quarter 2 and quarter 3. Let's get started. We start with sales budget. To find total sales, take expected sales unit and multiply by selling price per unit for each product. So for quarter 2, that gives us 310,000 ringgit. Moving to quarter 3, the total comes to 272,500 ringgit. Now that we have our sales figures, let's move to the production budget. Calculating production required involves adding planned closing stock to expected sales, then subtracting planned opening stock. Applying this for quarter 2, we end up with 6,750 units. For quarter 3, the result is 5,900 units. With production number set, let's look at how much material is needed. Now for direct material usage is determined by multiplying production required by the required per unit rate for each material. For quarter 2, totals are displayed on the screen. Quarter 3 figures are also shown here. Next, we will see how these usage figures translate into material purchase. To arrive at total material purchase, start with total usage, add planned closing stock, deduct with planned opening stock, then multiply by the price per unit. For quarter 2, give us 70,504 ringgit and 50 cents, and quarter 3 works out to 15,029 ringgit. Moving on, let's review the labor cost required for production. Direct labor cost comes from multiplying production required by labor hours per unit, then by the hourly wage rate. In quarter 2, CCC100 costs 8,820 ringgit, while BC200 costs 8,712 ringgit. For quarter 3, CCC100 totals 7,140 ringgit and BC200 totals 8,107 ringgit. Now, let's turn our attention to factory overhead. Total production overhead is simply variable overhead plus fixed overhead. Quarter 2 amounts to 11,100 ringgit. To calculate the OHR, divide total production overhead by total production units. For quarter 2, that is 11,100 ringgit divided by 6,750 units, giving us an OHR of 1.64 ringgit per unit. Next, our total production overhead for quarter 3 reached 12,300 ringgit and OHR for quarter 3 is 2.08 ringgit per unit. Next, we will look at selling and administration expenses. Selling and administration expenses are calculated by adding variable expenses to fixed expenses. For quarter 2, totals 8,000 ringgit and for quarter 3, totals 7,600 ringgit. Finally, let's bring all together in the statement of profit or loss. For the statement of profit or loss, gross margin is what remains after subtracting cost of sales from total sales. Quarter 2 achieved 64,900 ringgit, while quarter 3 puts 54,810 ringgit. To get contribution margin, take gross margin and deduct with variable selling and administration costs. That leaves us with 61,400 ringgit for quarter 2, and quarter 3 is 51,710 ringgit. Finally, net profit is found by subtracting all fixed costs from contribution margin. Quarter 2, we get 48,800 ringgit, and quarter 3, we get 39,110 ringgit, and the combined net profit, we get 87,910 ringgit. That concludes our budget presentation for quarter 2 and quarter 3. Next, I will pass to the person who will be explaining about the analyzation this operation budget.
Based on the analysis, the company faced several issues in quarter 3. First, electricity costs increased, which means the company spent more on factory operation. Second, labor cost is significant because many workers are needed in the production process. Lastly, sales decreased in quarter 3 compared to quarter 2. To solve this problem, the company should improve its marketing strategies to attract more customers. The company can also use the energy-efficient machines to reduce electricity costs. Besides that, providing staff training can improve worker skill and productivity. Lastly, the company should expand online sales platforms such as Shopee and Foodpanda to increase sales opportunities. In conclusion, the operating budget is important because it helps Crunchy Treats Cookies Senja Berhad plan and control its business activity effectively. It also helps the company estimate sales, costs, and overall performance. Based on the analysis, the company faced issues such as higher electricity costs, significant labor costs, and lower sales in quarter 3. Therefore, the suggested recommendations can help improve efficiency, reduce costs, increase sales, and increase profitability. Overall, with proper budgeting and good strategies, the company has strong potential for future growth and success.